Okay then, so this one's going to be a bit all over the place. The Union Culvert. This place is actually kind of a bit labyrinthian. A lot of the others, so far anyway, have felt a bit more easier to navigate than this one. There's quite a lot of little turnings and stuff that we need to bear in mind as we're going through here. This one is a rollerball track. Haven't tested to see if this would indeed be a good place to farm up some ergo, because there's quite a few of these mannequins that are pretty slow, and it seems to me like it's quite easy to draw them into its path. I'm going to wait for another one to go because there's an item down at the end, and well, I will get told off if I leave any loot behind, so let's make sure we go and grab it. Excuse me, buddy. These are such ridiculous enemies having tight quarters like this. No stagger on them or anything. You just gotta stand there and face tank it. It's literally a vitality check, right? For basically 100 ergo. Great. So anyways, now that we can progress forwards, same thing becomes true. I could be powering it, but I'm being lazy. Again, so I think it's the set after this. Oh man, get out of the way. See, ordinarily I'd like to be backstabbing these. There we are. Not even good ergo. Wait for this next one to go by. Okay, so this right hand side, something's going to break through the wall. Just basically the path of progression. Let's get up to the top here. You've got more space than you think here, but obviously you can't take it for granted because the ball might kind of get on you. We're just going to go with the usual backstab on this. Nice and easy. I think this is a defense upgrade. I can't remember now. Nope, fire axe blade. There we go. Fire axe blade location. Damn it, I just needed to take a second to take a sip of tea. Like I said, you kind of got some space, but it's not really easy to see exactly what's happening up there. Bit of a gap in the textures and everything, right? It's just, this is the trap. There is no explanation as to why or how, but it is the trap. Now, something that should be thinking me. Can we go straight this way? Or do we have to do the switch first? Yeah, so to make clearing of this area out a little bit easier, we're going to come around here and grab the Stargazer. Now we don't have to fight loads of enemies to get back to where we are. I can't remember if we needed to flip a switch or not. No, the switch only does the poison. Good to know.
That's rather disloyal. Quite insulting.
Cool. So let's go ahead and get the ergo that I have on me spent. Okay, so we had a little bit of consumable ergo available, so I went ahead and made it so that we can get 2 levels here. Look at that physical attack. 2. That is so stingy on the scaling side of things. Right, anyways, let's get back into the factory. And now from here we should have at least a mildly easier time getting around. This is why I was saying before I never used this shortcut.
Oh, fantastic. The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. idioms, you know?
Yeah, so we want to go through here. So we're going to have 2 puppets that drop off here. This is what I was saying about before. Kind of almost accidentally get the backstabs on these guys. It's just that. I think this door, yeah, should be straight open. There's a collectible in here. And then we have like an NPC fight just below. So in here, be careful. I don't know if it'll attack you while you're on the ladder.
All puppets must die.
Can we open the door?
It's the only way to be sure.
No. Come on then.
All puppets. You can't.
So you can't start it early, can't open the door. There you go.
Die.
At least they don't attack
Kill
you on the
puppets.
attack you on the ladder though.
I can't
So
tell
for all this
blood
guy
and
is,
what's oil.
as you can see, much faster. Oh man, I can't move. I'm cornered. Do you mind? That's actually a bit ridiculous. Get off. It's like the game knows as well. I can't move. I literally can't move. Wow. That's the first time I've been trapped in the corner. It literally corner locked me. Wow. Right, let's go for round 2. Can't believe he literally locked me in the corner. Get
I
off.
can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
So anyway, as I was saying before, all these are a bit quicker than the big dude before. We can still get round for the backstabs on.
I wish I'd known.
Sheer amount of poise you have for a fast, nimble person is a bit crazy. And this is why people resort to, you know, shady tactics. Because you are not a fair fight at all, are you?
I wish I'd known. Surviving is a hell of its own.
How fast that came out. That was ridiculous. Well, there we go.
I'm sorry.
Stalker's Promise, Survivor's Mask,
I was afraid to die.
and the door auto opens. So that deals with that. So yeah, here's where you might be tempted to go and deal with the big stompy boy over there. I encourage you not to do it right now. Can't do that right now. And this loops us all the way back to the Stargazer, which I guess we might as well use, because now... no, you know what? I still think the one at the top's better. This would be like a useful one if it didn't resettle the enemies and stuff. There are still enemies that we would have to fight. So let's go back to the previous Stargazer and rest there, because that's just easier. It's almost like they didn't think we'd find it or something. Now the next enemy is probably going to annihilate me because it's a pain in the ass. I really don't like the next one at all. But we have to beat it. I can't remember what the amulet is. It drops a pretty good amulet. And there are 3 of them. This guy is somewhat abusable. And I'll show you that when we take it out. As is the next one. I know of at least 3 of them so far. But the one that we're going to have to fight first,
Pull yourself together.
so that we can fight the big boy, is the most annoying. I mean, I might even... Oh, yeah, I might energy cell you to death.
Ooh, admirers seem to follow. Pleased to see you, my. You made it.
This is mostly just
Best of luck.
dialogue. This guy will sell you a collectible, so we're going to take it. Probably being ripped off, but we'll take it anyway. So the enemy I'm not looking forward to is over there. Oop, not you though. It's behind that gate, you can see. Ouch, do you mind? So we're going to see a familiar room here, which is the room where the twin shield boy was. Not that we're going to use that shortcut either. And then this is where we use our Trinity key. For a little bit of extra loot, which I think is quartz. Yeah, quartz. How many of that do I have now? 1. Okay, so this was kind of annoying because we're gonna get loads of crawling mannequins. When was the rest? It's kind of trying to keep you distracted on the ground, you see? We just need to step out of the pipe. Such an annoying moveset. It's not a moveset, it's just a move. Again, so right here, it doesn't really matter which way you go. This bit here that's below you, I guess is kind of a trap, but not really. Doesn't really make any difference. That's where the enemy is that I'm not looking forward to. This doesn't do much. Nothing else is coming down at us, that's fine. And so when you come through this part of the pipe, that meets up with the bit that I just showed you guys, where the drop down was. Just give me like one of these. Come on. So annoying. Come on. Get his friend. I think there's one more somewhere. Sure there was a third. No, apparently not. Alright. So basically I've upgraded one of those. Right, so I can't recommend enough. Right, we're going to do a rush thing here on the gate to the left. We're going to open that straight away. We're not even going to fight this thing here. We're going to do this. I'm not a fan of this thing at all. And we're definitely not fighting in here. The next thing we're going to do, pull the lever. And then if you do want to fight it, we're going to bring it out into this little open area just here. So that we actually have some space. Now then, I have not accidentally hit the NPCs yet, so maybe we're okay. We're going to choose to mostly dodge it because its attacks are really difficult to read. Now I wonder how susceptible you are to lightning, because I didn't test that. There we go, that'll do. Let's do some extra damage on you then. See what I just did there? Looping fire out all over us. The other way. Need to heal. Ouch. Oh man, this is gonna kill me. I got lucky there. So, has a really annoying move where if he pancakes you like that, usually it'll hit you like 5 or 6 times more and keep you pinned on the ground. Try not to use any more consumables. Don't only use that many on it. Although it is worth $12.90. They have Swordmaster's Amulet. Is it a good one? I thought it was a good one. Yeah, Juggler's Consumption. I guess it wasn't that amazing. I guess that's the first one down. Yay. But also, can I take that down? So let's go and reset ourselves to have an easier time with Big Boy down there.
Pulcinella. I hope he's alright.
Have to wonder if they're trying to level you up here, because that's one, that's going to be $12.90. We have another one that's $12.90, and then that's like 3 mini bosses right next to each other. We're just going to reset everything. And then now we can go back past the mannequins where we took down the survivor. I don't want to accidentally follow in these. Can you not do that? Let's go down. I know I was being a bit lazy there, but I wanted to speed things up a bit. Which never works in my favour, but we did anyway. And that should make this battle a little bit easier. I did this one in the poison during my stream. Still get caught by the AoE. Yep, it's just susceptible by falling in. Stay in the middle of its legs for this one. Might as well be 3 damage. Ouch. He's shocking me with my own shock. That's hilarious. Charge R2. Puppet of the future. Taking you down. Oh, they must have like a mechanic that makes them harder to infect with the same status. Like one after the other or something. Consecutively, it's a better word, isn't it? On your knee. Damn it. Lift it up. Just so I was trying to finish it off. There we have it. Second quartz, that's very nice. That means we know we can get the better dodge. Significant powering up going on right here. So got. Clear this out of loot. You could go up that way if you want, back towards the beginning. I don't think there's any loot there. I'm pretty sure that's just the same place as the pipe, so it kind of just connects everything together, I suppose. I think that actually clears most of this area out. That was much quicker than during the stream. Much, much, much quicker. Just having a sip of tea, sorry. It's always a pleasurable, pleasurable experience for me. 20 minutes. You know what? We could spend 5 minutes and get the rest of these enemies done, and then run to a boss in the next bit. I think that makes sense. So I guess this is when you're supposed to come up here? But this stargazer here is just way easier to take the area on from, I reckon.
Hold on.
Let's get you sent back. Now, I don't know what happens if we go and speak to those NPCs after we've spoken to him. Let's test that out. Because these guys are talking about him, in particular, Vanini. And I didn't actually check what happens if we go back there after speaking to him. Are they going to be thingy? These guys are actually kind of cool for a fair amount of time.
Best of luck.
It's just staying the same. Get like 3 levels. Nice. 3 more! 3 more! Just keep it going. Okay, so for this bit, we're gonna have to be quick, right? We gotta move because he's gonna throw a bomb, and there isn't, and like an auto death vat of acid or whatever it is in the middle. Electricity. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I think it's acid. Technique crank. We can now make one handle scale better with our technique, if we wish to. Man, I'm going to try and clear all this in one go. Up here. It's not the easiest. Now, this is something that you would usually use to access the boss. God damn it, cat. Alright, let's go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, you might use this area to access the boss in a bit, because it does make getting through here a little bit quicker. Just gonna get across here. Also, I didn't talk about doing the jump there. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. Just rampaging through. Don't mind me. Right, so that's that done. I didn't try throwing anything flammable like that, but I don't think it does anything. So yeah, that's mostly that done, and to be honest, I don't think it's altogether worth us trying to balance across there right now when we're intending to fight down here, although... maybe he's going to aggro me in a minute if I'm not careful. Moonstone. Yeah, let's go deal with the far end. We haven't even used that much healing, so we're actually okay here right now. That was because the rail was there, that was. Normally they can't hit you while you're sprinting like that. Oh, you're coming now, are you? Oh man, get off. I'll be fighting while you're here. There we are. Right, so now this thing has a problem with this AI that we can abuse, okay? Yeah, that's right, you can run around there so I can show it. So we can abuse the stairs here, and it will try and keep on attacking you with that move there. So we can absolutely just kind of keep it stuck on the stairs, making this fight a little bit easier. So, of course, it's up to you if you want to keep doing that. Obviously, the running around in the previous area was just fine, too. No! Nearly got me. That bit was a bit risky, wasn't it? I nearly got caught off by that one. And then, basically, the next boss is going to be just down there. So, to close out the video, I know we're a little bit longer than usual, but we've got quite a bit of ergo to use, so let's go ahead, get that burnt off, and then in the next episode we can go ahead and deal with the boss. Back to the hotel we go. Okay, I burnt through all of my consumable ergo, and we're like nearly at 20k. This is actually going to be a pretty big power up, I think. We've also got 2 quartz to use as well. We've got quite a bit. Okay, what's that, like 6 levels? Wow, okay. So that means we can pay off that. That's very nice. And we can make sure we do this, and then maybe do one there. So we haven't really spiked anything up massively, but we have just overall given ourselves a bit of an improvement. Only 10 health. The improvements from leveling are so small. It takes that many levels to feel it. Okay, so next up, let's go with getting quartz placed in. So now we can upgrade the dodge, which is going to be nice. 1900. How much is it for a level? Oh yeah, we're not 3.5k. That's jumped up fast. Get in here. So we've got 2 quartz. Let's go with the dodge upgrade. Just feels obvious. And then I think I'm going to enhance Fable Arts. That seems like a good idea to me. Some extra damage on those. And then I reckon... I think maybe if the growing object continues to be pretty good this playthrough, I think maybe we'll go ahead and have this. It's a bit cheesy. It's kind of how a lot of people got through Steel Rising, but, you know, it is what it is. So we need more quartz for this set now. Retain guard regain. That's like, basically, if you take damage after the guard regain, you can keep some of it. I don't like that very much. Rising dodge, though. This is basically... So when I was talking about getting pancaked earlier, this will actually allow you to dodge from on the ground. I don't know why they locked this behind a perk, but they did. And also there's amulet swap. So, like, there's 3 important ones here, and it's kind of tough, right? Because if we do, like, 3, it's going to stop you getting over this way, and you have to have this, which means you're going to have to miss out on a heal. If you want to be as, like, kind of effective at getting to the higher tiers as you can. Either way, that's going to probably end the video. I don't think there's anything else we need. We're going to be using lightning against the next boss anyway, because it's a fire boss. I'm pretty sure we can get... what is it called? There's like a flamethrower arm. I'm pretty sure we can get that from Vanini when he gets back here, but it's not here until we defeat the boss. That's correct. We don't have enough to upgrade a weapon, because we don't have the next tier of stuff yet. That's probably a good idea. So you want to put that on. You're going to want the fire resistance, that's for sure. And we could look at a new...
I know my...
Don't you have... Is it you? Weapons. No, no, no. It's from the butler. He's not here yet. We can buy new fabric. Okay, that makes us about right. Is there anything I want to buy from you? No, nothing. Okay, so next up then, we're going to be dealing with the boss. I can't remember his name. It's a big fiery thing. It's got like a furnace for a pelvis, which is a bit weird. But, you know, great balls of fire and all that. I'll catch you guys again very soon.